Good morning. I'm Mary York Oates, Director of Admissions at Charlotte Latin School. I'm excited to welcome you to today's virtual event, which features good news in our lower school and our extended day. I hope you get a sense of who we are and what we do, and most importantly, I'm so excited to show you our stunning campus on a beautiful morning. Now, to get the program going, I'm eager to introduce our two fifth grade hosts, Ryan and Cooper.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a fifth grader at Charlotte Latin.
And I'm Cooper. I'm also a fifth grader. Ryan and I started in kindergarten.
Today we are going to show you around the lower school and extended day.
We will introduce you to lots of different people and share some good news.
First, we want to introduce you to Mr. Taylor and Mrs. Q. They run our lower school.
Mr. Taylor, can you share a good news story with us?
There's so much to be excited about throughout our lower school. The other day I was walking through the hallways and stopped off in Ms. Reese's math class, and they were just doing some simple multiplication, and whereas getting the right answer wasn't the objective of the lesson. What she was trying to get the students to do is to take these larger numbers, break them down to make them smaller, we call them friendly numbers, so that they could work with them more easily and really be able to solve more math problems in their head. We want our kids to be flexible thinkers. We want them to be really good problem solvers, and we really just want them to be so engaged in their learning.
Mrs. Q, can you share some good news with us?
It's so much great teaching and learning going on in all of the classrooms. And today I had the wonderful opportunity to go into kindergarten where they were doing phonics. And do you know what? There's a phonics dance to all of the letters in the alphabet. And that was so much fun.
Mrs. Q, I know some good news. Today is a soar day. Can you tell us what a soar day is?
On soar day, we get to soar like hawks and we get to dress casually.
Is that why you're all business on the top and party on the bottom, Mr. Taylor?
That's right, Cooper. I agreed to wear a coat and tie for this interview. But on soar day, I was not going to give up my blue jeans and tennis shoes.
Can I share you one of my good news stories? I've always been intrigued with history and social studies. And so over the past few weeks, my teacher, Ms. Flynn, has been showing us about primaries and caucuses in Democratic National Conventions and Republican National Conventions, which is always super fun. I just love it.
I also want to share some of my great news. As a fifth grade at Charlotte Latin, we get to choose our own instruments between band and strings. This year I chose violin. What's also super cool is that when we go to middle school and upper school, we can continue playing our instruments. And I love that it's something new and that we just get to have fun while we're doing it.
Ryan, let's head out to the playgrounds and find some friends.
They will have lots of good news.
I think what we've been doing well at Charlotte Latin is spacing out recess and PE with our masks on and still being able to have fun in those two subjects.
One thing I like about staying in school is that we're following the same concept, but we're doing it in different ways.
Hi, my name is Smith, and this is my twin sister, Clara. And I like how during the pandemic, we can still socialize and talk with our friends and play the same games at recess, even though we have to be social distanced.
And I like how during the pandemic, we have to social distance. One, it keeps us safe, and two, I have to live with him 24/7, so at least I can stay some part away from him.
One of the things I like about Charlotte Latin is that my mom teaches here. I like it as much as she does, even though she doesn't teach me.
One of my favorite things about Charlotte Latin is doing band and playing the saxophone.
I like doing art at Charlotte Latin through all the years because we did so many cool projects.
Throughout lower school, I like PE because you get to play freely and you can play without feeling stressed.
I like to do strings because you get to learn a new instrument and have so much fun.
My favorite subject is STEAM because we get to experiment with new things. And my favorite project in STEAM is when we made basketball wood airplanes and we got to fly them in this playground.
Cooper, we have the best teachers anywhere.
Let's hear their good news.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Humphrey, a phonics support specialist and an ed tech specialist here in the lower school. As educators, we know that early literacy skills set the tone for a child's scholastic journey. In kindergarten and first grade, we pride ourselves on making phonics the cornerstone of our education. In kindergarten, we start with introducing letters and letter sounds and teaching our children how the letters make words, which make sentences, which make stories. And in first grade, we continue to build upon that foundation and teach our children the variety of ways that we can make and build words and sound around us, as well as the varieties of methods to learn to read the words in the books. In the lower school, we find entertaining and engaging ways to teach children at all levels how to build their literacy skills that will carry them through their journey at Charlotte Latin.
Hi there, my name is Morgan Johnson and I teach second grade here at Charlotte Latin School. I'm also an alum of Charlotte Latin, so I can honestly say this is the best place in the world to learn. Latin is a family and I can't imagine working anywhere else. One of my favorite things about Latin is the wide range of special areas that our kids get to experience every day, from art to music, Spanish to library, and my own students' personal favorite, STEAM Lab. Our students are learning in a hands-on, engaging way that they will remember for the rest of their lives. I personally remember participating in Grandparents' Day and all of the music and enrichment that went into preparing for that big special day. I got to carry a green alien while I was singing to my family and having a great time with my friends. It's truly a memory that has stayed with me. So I know that these experiences will stay with our kids for the rest of their lives. I'm also especially impressed with our Leads with Honor program. This is a newer program that wasn't here when I was here, but it is an amazing addition to our school. Through this program, our students get to learn critical life skills like responsibility and compassion and resilience, and they do it in a really fun and engaging way. I know that these life skills are educating the whole child, and they will stay with them for the rest of their lives.
Hi, my name is Maggie Shamblin. I'm a third grade teacher here at Charlotte Latin School. One experience that I want to share with you about third grade is the amazing social studies unit the children just finished wrapping up. So the third grade teachers collaborated with the Director of Global Studies, Kelly Willis, as well as the lower school librarian, Megan Reinhart, to bring an experience to the classroom that went well beyond the textbooks. Kelly Willis came into the classroom and used primary resources such as videos, audio clips, as well as reading articles to bring the stories alive of immigrants. Not only from a geographical perspective, the students learned how to read maps and see where immigrants come from to the United States, but also they studied immigration from a historical perspective by reading, looking at timelines and the trends of immigration over time. And I'll never forget when we were looking at a line graph and seeing that there was a low point in the mid-1800s. And a student of mine, his light bulb went off and he was like, no immigrants came to the U.S. because there was a civil war going on. And that just warmed my heart and soul. The children also went to the library where Mrs. Reinhart read them all sorts of rich children's literature about immigrant stories. She also taught them how to do research using the library guides. And each child, as a culminating project to this unit, did a research project on an immigrant or a refugee that was about their same age. They learned where their country of origin was, what things they liked to do, what their hobbies were, where they went to school, what languages they spoke. And the amazing thing that came out of this study of immigration was that the children here at Charlotte Latin School, they were able to see that their stories and in an immigrant story, that there were some similarities. And even though their lives felt very different, that there were still some things that they both loved to do, like playing soccer or basketball. Maybe their favorite food was hamburgers or pizza. So having the children see the differences and the similarities between themselves and making a connection to someone else was truly amazing.
Hello, my name is Neil McConaughey. I'm a fourth grade teacher here at Charlotte Latin School, and I'm here to share with you several strategies we use in the lower school math program to teach our students. Two strategies that we use are called the CPA approach, better known as the concrete, pictorial, and abstract. The second strategy is called bar modeling, in which students devise visual representations in order to solve complicated math problems. I want to show you some examples. In the concrete stage of the CPA approach, students would be solving problems using manipulatives, such as a 10 frame. In the 10 frame, you're looking at a problem that would be 8 plus 2. Students would manipulate the objects in order to be able to go through and complete the process. This process is what we refer to as the doing stage. Once students can actually go through and visualize what this looks like, students are ready for the next stage, which is the pictorial stage. In the pictorial stage, this is the seeing stage. The pictorial stage is very important so the students can visualize each part of the problem. Once students can visualize the problem and connect it with the original part, better known as the concrete again, there's a connection that's made. The next step is the abstract. This is better known as the symbolic stage. Students will go through and use numbers and symbols to represent the math they completed in the concrete and pictorial stages. The abstract is the most important because in the abstract phase, students are able to go through and process each of the information and apply it to more complicated problems. Once students can go through the abstract phase, they can go through and complete what we call a number bond. So if you look at my board, you can clearly see I've created a fact family that is a number bond of 8 plus 2, 2 plus 8, 10 minus 8, and 10 minus 2. Once students can gather all of this information, the abstract becomes a lot more clear. The second strategy is bar modeling. There are 4 distinct reasons to use bar modeling. First, students are able to process information. Second, students will be able to see the relationship between numbers. Third, students can go and look at the known and unknown variables within the problem. And fourth, probably the most important and crucial, students are able to interpret the results. Knowing the differences between the values that they're given and the values that they're finding are an essential part of our mathematics program. An example, if I was given the problem, we both have $24 that we share between the two of us. However, you have twice as much money as what I have. This model would represent that particular problem. In our problem, you have twice as much, so you would get 2 units. I have half as much, so I would get 1 unit. Students are taught in order to symbolize these values in terms of being able to calculate the numbers effectively. 3 units is equal to $24. Knowing that these 3 units are all equal in value, 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8. Therefore, I have $8 and you have 8 times 2 or $16. So when students are able to go through and explain their understanding, it's a higher level of thinking. Every time students are exposed to these more critical thinking problems, they elevate their understanding. So in conclusion, students are able to conceptualize their understanding and apply these problems to more complicated problems. The goal with all of our steps that we study along the way is to develop a more confident student in terms of solving problems at a high level.
Next, we're going to go to the Hawks Club.
This is where the big fun happens after school.
My favorite thing about Hawks Club is that you can do fun crafts and you get to spend time with your friends at recess.
My favorite thing of going to Hawks is seeing my friends.
I like the toys and I like the friends.
Seeing my teachers and having snack.
Cookies, pizzas, and ice cream.
My favorite thing about Hawks Club is recess because me and my friends right now are playing princesses and I'm their pet unicorn.
My favorite thing about Hawks Club is when you get to draw. That the teachers read us books. My favorite one is Amelia and Delia. Playground and play with my friends and draw pretty pictures. Like the nice teachers and everything they do and every snacks. I like everything about Hawks Club.
Hello everyone, my name is Freya Hamilton and I'm the Director of After School Programs at Latin, which we call Hawks Club. In my 15 years at Latin, I have had the honor to see the program expand its offerings to better serve our families. I'm excited for you to take a closer look and learn more about our after school program. Hawks Club serves our lower school children in grades TK through 5th grade during the hours of 1:30 to 6. Our Hawks Club building is only 3 years old and is located adjacent to the lower school building and to our beautiful playground. Hawks Club is a place where our children can unwind from the school day and make new friends and have new learning experiences. We value having a play-based program where we can offer a balance of structured and unstructured time through each of our activities. The children are grouped by grade level, TK and kindergarten, 1st and 2nd, 3rd through 5th. We offer 4 different dismissal times, 3:10, 4:30, 5:30, and 6 p.m., with bus dismissal options during many of these times. To talk more about what a typical day looks like for a TKK after-school child, here is one of our after-school lead teachers, Miss Kelly Brown.
Hello. I've been a lead teacher for TK kindergarten program for 3 years. Prior to working at Charlotte Latin, I was a social worker in foster care system in Chicago, and I worked for an arts-based preschool for many years here in Charlotte. What I love about Hawks Club Play-Based program is the ability to create our lesson plans using art, science, cooking, music, and movement to fit our monthly themes. The children engage in hands-on activities while learning and having fun. We incorporate a character trait into each monthly lesson plan to reinforce what they are learning during the day. Each class has a daily schedule of activities we plan based on student interest. We have theme centers for open-ended play and STEM challenges. They also have a snack and playground or gym time. In the older age classrooms, the students also are given a chance to complete their homework with the assistance when needed from a Hawks Club teacher. A really great benefit of attending Hawks Club is the full day care when school is closed for teacher conferences or professional development days. We plan a busy day of activities and have field trips to parks and museums. We have turned Hawks Club building into a fall festival for the day or had a tennis lesson on our beautiful new tennis courts. They are such fun days since we have the campus to ourselves and have the ability to use all of the Latin spaces. Our goal in Hawks Club is to offer your student a variety of fun learning activities and experiences. In addition to Hawks Club, your student can also sign up for after-school enrichment. Anna Clifford is here to talk to you more about our after-school enrichment programs. Anna.
Hello families, my name is Anna Clifford and this is my 6th year working at Latin in our Hawks Club after school program. I have a dual role as a lead teacher in 3rd through 5th grade, as well as serving as Freya's administrative assistant and helping to coordinate our enrichment programs. Here at Latin, we offer a variety of enrichment opportunities for students in grades TK through 5, such as karate, chess, yoga, art, tennis, and engineering. We even offer swimming lessons at our amazing Swim Mac facility located on our South Campus. Many of our enrichment classes, such as cooking, theater, piano, flag football, lacrosse, and basketball, to name a few, are taught by our own talented faculty, staff, and coaches. While other classes, such as karate and ceramics, are taught by outside vendors who are experts in their fields. Our enrichment classes run per semester, and each class is typically 6 to 8 weeks in length. Many of our lower school children participate in both Hawks Club After School and our enrichment programs simultaneously. However, others may choose to do one or the other based on their family's individual needs. Through our enrichment programs, we strive to give the children the opportunity to explore new activities and interests or to strengthen a skill, all while having a great time with their friends. Next, we will hear from some of our wonderful Hawks Club parents.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Klapatowski. I have 2 children here at Latin, a 3rd and a 4th grader, and we've been a part of the Hawks Club family since they began here back in kindergarten. There are a lot of things that go into making Hawks Club wonderful, and I'm here to share from my perspective what I think a couple of those top traits are. First of all, it's convenient. Probably the most convenient part of it is that it's right here on campus, and so besides the fact that my kids are comfortable and familiar with the environment, it's just nice not to have to pick them up after school and take them anywhere. Also, if you think about certain days where school is closed, Hawks Club is typically open. So the conference days, the professional development days, the teacher work days, we simply sign our children up and they're able to come here and have a fun-filled day. Secondly, the structure of the program has been such a solid part of our children's development. I feel like they definitely embrace the work hard, play hard mentality. The kids know what's expected of them when they get here. They have quiet time to finish up their homework, and then after that it's a nice mix of organized activities and free play. I have to say, my kids love being at Hawks Club. Typically when I pick them up, they're smiling, they're happy, and a lot of the stories that they share are from experiences that they've had at Hawks Club, and it's great to hear that. And to me, that's just a clear sign of a wonderfully run program, and we're just thankful and appreciative to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Shika. I have a daughter in kindergarten this year. We also had the pleasure of having our daughter in TK as well. She went to Hawks Club 3 or 4 times a week last year and absolutely loved it. the whole Hawks Club team, they're just very accommodating, they're very kind, they're very understanding about parents' needs and juggling work and family life, as well as keeping their time in Hawks Club protected to be more of an educational, play-based school, really. It's like school part 2 for them. That's what my daughter calls it. She comes home excited, learns about so many things that you just can't touch on in a typical kindergarten day. So we're so grateful to have not only Hawks Club, but the enrichments that they offer. The kids just love it. They come out jumping with joy, and they're always excited about whatever activity or craft they're doing. They really, really enjoy their time there.
Hi, my name is Tara Adams, and I have a 4th grade girl at Hawks Club. She's been at Hawks Club since kindergarten, and when I say she loves it, that's an understatement. We love all of the arts and crafts. She loves seeing her friends, and just spending that little bit of extra time is something that she adores every day after school. As a parent, I love that she does her homework before she comes home. 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, they have more of that, and it's amazing to me that she comes home with it all done, even having read her books and everything like that. The other thing that I've really enjoyed is the ability that she can do different enrichment courses. We're really looking forward in the next couple weeks because she's going to do a cooking one. It's so neat that they offer all different varieties of these enrichment courses. We've done golf, different sports ones, and now we're going to do cooking. So it's a really special place with great teachers and something that really echoes the core values that Charlotte Ladin has. If this means anything, my daughter asks us never to pick her up early because she wants to stay the full day at Hawks Club every day.
Hi, my name is Erin White, and my daughter Coco is in Hawks Club this year. She absolutely loves Hawks Club, and we have just been thrilled with it. It's given her a chance to transition from school to Hawks Club and decompress, but still she's secretly learning. She just thinks that she's playing, but she has learned, so much. It's incredible to me because she's just being exposed to so many awesome activities. My husband and I are both dual working parents, and we just makes us feel so comfortable that she is in a place that she loves, that she's able to play, that she's able to meet new friends, and it's just giving us such a sense of comfort knowing that. Every day she's like, can I stay in Hawks Club a little bit longer? I love it so much. So it's been fantastic.
As you can see, our after-school options are endless. We understand everyone's after-school needs are different, so we want to offer a variety of activities and dismissal options that best fit your family's needs. For those families who need more flexibility, we also offer drop-in care that can be scheduled the day of. We believe in having a strong partnership with our families. At the end of the day, we want your child to feel safe, loved, and to have an enjoyable after-school experience.